This message is for you, Brian Kemp. All your homies, all your KLAN's members, all of them. Businesses is suffering because they want the black folks to get back to their jobs. What didn't happen is that when COVID hit and them people were sent home, or I'm not just going to say black folks, I'm going to say folks. When they went home, all them months sitting up at the house, recanting, thinking about all the stuff that they went through. Some folks, like for me, I ain't had no money coming in. I was working 2 jobs. Needed food stamps. They wasn't coming fast enough. So I had to go and plant some vegetable cups, selling tomatoes, cucumbers, things of that nature to try to make sure that I had some food on my table. Some folks decided that they're going to go back to school, get a better education, remote job. In other words, people are looking for job security. These toxic work environment here in the state of Georgia. I worked on a few jobs since I've been here in Georgia. Ain't a day go by when you ain't called a nigga, darky, by the customers, okay? Then when you ain't dealing with them, you dealing with Klansman mindset, racist employers. For example, I had an employer tell me that you are working in my circus and you're a clown in my circus. And then looked at me. You get the analogy of what I'm trying to tell you. So this is what we're dealing with here in the state of Georgia. You working under oppression, you working in toxic environments, you know what I'm saying? I done been on jobs where men and women act like they ain't got enough room to walk by, feeling my ass, touching my ass, lifting my ass up on the job. Right to work state. If I had the money and the time, there's a whole bunch of employers that I could go around soon. I had an employer tell me at Marriott, I'm going to give you the job right now. But every now and then I'm going to pay you $8.75, maybe $9. But you got to have sex with me every now and then. Looked at it, hell no, I don't want this job. And I looked around and a little Mexican girl walking around there with spandex, housekeepers, see-through spandex at that, tights. I said, what the hell? For a job. This workforce in Georgia is shit. I said shit, okay? Then, when you working in this type of workforce, you have so many people that have learned to work underneath those toxic environments that they don't even know what normal feels like or looks like. You see what I'm saying? So these are the things in the state of Georgia. If you plan on working in a job here, I had a job working at an embroidery shop. 2, as a matter of fact. 1 was owned by a black man. Well, I take 3. 2 black men, 1 white man. All of them hired me, but wanted me to have sex with them. I don't understand Georgia whatsoever. And I think I probably will never will. But what have come to an understanding that this is a right to work state. They can hire you and fire you. Fire you. At one place, I got fired where they claimed to lay off, and I ended up getting unemployment. Was at a embroidery shop, and it was owned by a Canadian white man. I didn't want him. Okay? He felt some type of way. The woman was my supervisor. She was in between. She didn't know what she wanted. She had a whole husband on the job. She had a whole boyfriend on the job. And she wanted me to be her girlfriend on the job. This is the type of work environment that we dealing with here in the state of Georgia. The folks are trying. I don't understand it. I don't get it. And maybe I shouldn't say I don't understand it, because I do. Because you have to understand, the KLAN ran this state. And back then, in that time, people felt like they had to do what they had to do in order to get a job. And they put up with a lot of stuff. But Brian Kemp, you tell them Klansmen, I said this. Get your own folks to show up at your job. Stop trying to oppress us with that BS. Okay? Dealing with all that. You tell them Klansmen I said that. Tell them to go and work their own jobs. You understand what I'm saying? Or, like y'all doing, get you some more Mexican and bring them on in here and mistreat them.